Hey guys, we are in the basement and today we're going to do a John's Arcade on the road. Actually, this is going to be a jam-packed episode. We're going to do a lot in this episode. I mean, well, first of all, we're going to be going to California. We're going back to California to visit a private arcade. And this is kind of a trend right now where guys are getting together and opening up these kind of like arcade clubhouses, you know, where guys who are collectors, you know, hey, you know, I've got 30 games, you've got 30 games, our buddy Ed's got 30 games. Why don't we rent a space and put all of our games in there? And this seems to be happening a lot. And so today, we're gonna go to my buddy Kalan's private arcade called 2084 that he's doing with a few guys. And by the way, last night was my big annual holiday party. And these games were on for about 14 hours last night. And actually, real quick, why don't I show you guys some highlights? Here's some highlights from the party last night.
To know you, the less I understand. A fascinating side effect of plans. The temptation to call you, I will be overcome. I've been down that road and I've never won. Part's not knowing who you'll be today. I won't give my love just so you can run away. I wish I could believe you, that you've learned who you are. The self-defense of thick skin made of scars. With the temptation to trust you, I will be.
What do you think? Pretty rockin'. Kind of cool to see a lot of people down here, right? But anyway, you know, in the last video, you know, guys, the 720, the monitor died, okay? And I messed around with it, and I diagnosed that the issue was the tube. I determined it was a tube issue, and so I was frantically trying to get it fixed before the party. And because what happened was the screen was all blue. The monitor was all blue, right? And so, you know, I did some research. I knew that there was transistors on the neck board that controlled the colors. There's a red, green, and a blue transistor. I thought maybe the blue transistor was stuck on. So I swapped the transistors around. I removed the blue transistor and put another transistor in its spot. And I had the same thing. The screen was blue. So I thought, well, you know what? I think the tube is bad. I just kind of think it is. And so I put my my Sencore on this, on the 720, which is a tube analyzer and restorer rejuver, and it was failing the cutoff tests. And so I said, well, looks like I got a bad tube. So I rejuved it very lightly. I did the lowest setting, and the tube looked better. The picture was getting better. And I said, okay, well, I think I'm onto something, so I restored it again, and I killed it. I killed the tube, guys. It was, I would turn the game on, and it was just a white screen, nothing else. And so my buddy Matt Osborne came to the party with a TV, and he said, hey, this tube should work. Why don't we decase the TV and put it in? And so we did. Actually, I'll show you right now. So this is at the party last night. Us trying to get the 720 working very quickly. So here, check it out. Really quick, just some random footage, but you can see what we were doing. All right, so we're gonna try a tube swap. Scoots, what's going on here? We got a television set?
Yeah, Matt brought this.
Matt, you brought a 25-inch TV? Where did you get this?
I don't remember. Someone gave it to me.
So we're gonna see if we can put this tube in my 720 and fix it. And we're gonna have to change the yoke too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. We can measure the yoke with my multimeter, right?
Yeah, but
the
I think
ohms.
with the medium res, you pretty much have to go with.
You do?
Yeah.
With the original yoke?
Absolutely.
So we're decasing. Actually, you already did.
Yeah, it's
right?
been pulled up open before.
Yeah.
Tested. I've even checked the tube. It's a good tube.
Gotcha. So let's go over here. I'll show you guys what's going on. So Jay, we all set?
You're all disconnected.
What?
Yes.
We're all disconnected. We're ready to pull the monitor out.
One thing.
Yeah.
Audio wires.
What's that?
The audio wires go behind the tube.
Okay.
I gotta disconnect the audio.
Okay. We can here. Take the control panel off.
Even better.
All right. So we're gonna pull the original monitor out, and we're gonna get to work here on swapping the tubes. And of course, we're doing this in the middle of a party, which is always fun.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we got the 720 monitor out.
What year is that one from?
And so they've decased the television set. Man, if this works, I will actually shit myself. So, I mean, a television is basically an arcade monitor, but with like a tuner, right? All right, Matt. Yep. Hey, thanks, Adam. All right, so we're gonna
Get the old guy out.
put that tube on this and then swap the yokes. So you can see we were taking apart the TV and putting it on here and swapping the yoke. Well, we put it in and we got a picture. It's working, but it's not right. I don't know what's going on here. It's all monotone and it's crooked because I got to adjust the yoke and the purity's off, which is why you got that rainbow stuff. So I need to adjust this thing. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know why there's no colors at all. I think I'm going to order a bunch of... You know what I did, though? I got to tell you, I swapped transistors from a junk board onto this, and I don't know if those transistors were good or bad, so I'm going to order fresh new neck transistors, and we're going to take the chassis out, and we're going to basically go through the whole thing. I don't know if I'm going to cap it. Maybe I'll cap the chassis, replace the transistors, really look at the neck board, fix any broken traces, which I did already. But anyway, here's where we are right now. We've got just a shitty... I'm so pissed off about this. I cannot tell you how angry I am about this, because I get the 720 looking beautiful, as good as I can, because this was a down and dirty restore. And look at this monitor, especially right before my party. It just sucks. So, and I just turned the games on, and it looks like we had another casualty at the party. I didn't realize this, but my Tempest has collapsed too. So Tempest, it looks like, did not make it through the party, and we've got collapse. We've got vertical collapse. Now it's a horizontal monitor, so it's vertically collapsed. This writes the top side of it, so I need to figure out which transistor controls that part of the screen and replace it. There's a chassis transistor, a frame transistor that I need to swap out, so that's actually a pretty easy fix. So I'll do that soon. I think I've covered this in past videos though. I've made a video. I've had collapse before on this monitor, and I've done a video on it. So go back and look for those videos on the 6100s. But I'll be fixing that. I don't know if I'm going to film that because I've already done that video. But yeah, that sucks. But that's an easy fix though. I know exactly what to do to fix that. So anyway, okay. So in this video, again, we're going to go to California. We're going to be visiting my buddy Kalan's private warehouse arcade in an undisclosed location. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to do a lot of viewer mails. I actually printed off, I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood. I printed off, I don't know, 6 or 7 viewer mails, and one of them is going to be really fun, actually. We're going to actually play a game. And then also, we're gonna go to the garage when we come back. I wanna show you guys a game I just picked up. So we'll do all of that after we go to California. Again, this is gonna be a jam-packed video. Why not? Let's do a bunch of stuff. It's early on Sunday here, I got time. So, all right, let's go to California. Let's check out the 2084 private arcade warehouse. And then we'll come back, we'll check out a new game, we'll do some viewer mail, and we'll even play a game too. So, all right guys, let's get in the car, let's hop on a plane, and let's go to California. Here we go.
Dream in black and white. I don't know what that means. When the world is closing in and my hands go numb, it's time to go to sleep.
So I'm here with Kalan. We're at Portillo's. Now, Kalan, you know Portillo's is actually a big Chicago thing, right?
Right.
There's many Portillo hot dog places in suburban Chicago. Anyway, so we're going to your place.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So tell me about this place. What is it?
Well, me and 3 other guys got together.
Yeah.
And
It's like a clubhouse.
yeah, clubhouse type deal.
Yeah.
We all have more games than we can have at home, so we all just decided to get a warehouse.
So you rent a
spot.
space.
Yeah.
And it's like a private
Yep.
little space, and you have your friends over, you hang out, drink beers, and play games, and
Yeah, we try and open it up twice a month, but more like a private type deal.
Yeah.
You know, not public. I don't want a bunch of hooligans running around.
right. So we're going to an undisclosed location.
Right.
And is there a name for this place? What do you call it?
Oh, it's 2084.
2084,
Yeah.
which is a Robotron reference, I'm guessing. You have the Robotron 2084 shirt on.
Yeah. Representing.
Do you think they wanted to call Robotron 2084? Did you notice, like on the control panel, it doesn't say Robotron, it says 2084? Did you ever notice that?
Probably.
You think they were going to call it that originally?
Was there a lawsuit over the Tron name, with the Tron movie?
I don't know. So anyway, all right, we're almost done with our dinner here. We're gonna go. That's an Italian beef right there. I don't know whose hands those are. All right. Well.
I think it was 2084.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna name it that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay, I'll be right there, man.
All right. Let's get in the car. Let's take a drive over to 2084 and check out Kalen's place.
I'm running a little bit behind.
All right, guys, we're here. This is the Arcade 2084, the little top secret arcade clubhouse. So, all right, we're in the lobby. They got a bucket full of PBR. You got it like that. Some pins, an Asteroids cocktail. So let's go in here and check this out. Looks like a little work area. Oh, wow, dude. Look at this. Kalan, this is freaking awesome, dude.
Thanks, man.
I love like the laser lights. How does that work? Is there a thing up there?
Yeah,
What's shooting that?
There's just a little light up there.
Really?
Yeah. up on
That
top
thing
of
up there's doing that?
Yeah.
So can we walk around? Can
Yeah,
you show me what's what? So these games, are some of them are yours and some of them are
Yeah, there's me and 3 other guys.
3 other guys?
3 other friends.
How many games are in here?
I think there was like 95.
95? Wow.
There's all the ones in here, and then there's a couple back there, and then there's just random games. So.
And did you guys have to do something special with electricity?
We had a friend run all the power and stuff like
Yeah.
that. He's actually on the group. His name's Tom.
Okay.
Goes by Glitch. So he's a good friend of ours.
Well, cool. Let's check it out, man. So you got a fun house.
Yep.
Everyone likes Funhouse. And Attack from Mars, dude, I'm totally jealous of this.
Yeah, it's cleaner than mine.
Dude, that is nice. That pin is going for stupid money now. You got the color DMD too, huh?
Yeah.
It's actually an LCD, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It is,
Do you have
yeah.
one in yours, John?
I have a Attack from Mars, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the color in yours?
Not yet.
So you can see the DMD originally was like that kind of monotone, and then this company started making these color. It's
Yeah,
actually
a friend of ours, Randy, right? Randy
that's making those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an LCD display with like some custom software or something.
Yeah.
It's like a
It has to
front.
be hand colored.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it costs about $400.
Yeah, it's pricey. Yeah, a bunch of my friends have been putting them in all their games,
And then Bill.
and they keep adding more games to the roster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have one for Creature too, and then Fed has Sean has the same thing that.
Oh, that tailgate thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Oh, that's awesome. Look how the Starlight moves.
Yeah.
Does that move in sequence with the game, or is it just always just
I
like
think
that?
it's just always. You know what? I'm not too sure on that realistically.
Yeah.
But this has been like cleaned up because I think I had a Creature. Normally the pop bumpers originally the game doesn't even have them in there.
Oh, really?
The lights inside the pop bumpers now. So it's
Huh.
usually a pretty dark game.
In the back, yeah.
And
cool.
Then, and then the
LEDs.
the sausage-
Oh, yeah.
That's from another friend of ours, Bill.
Yeah. You can put this on the RFM too, right? The
Yeah, they have that for that too, but he did another upgrade kit for it too, and it's really cool. But it all starts to add up after a while.
Yeah, this Attack from Mars is beautiful though, with all the LEDs. I like it a lot. All right, so you got Tempest. Everyone needs Tempest. This is original Bubbles. This thing's beautiful, dude. Is this original?
Yeah.
Wow.
The guy got it from put an NOS overlay on it too.
Wow, that is sharp, dude. Stargate. Robotron. Joust with some kind of rare RAM issue. Punch Out, you got a versus Hogan's Alley in a junior cab. Crazy Kong, dude. I love that. That's an East Coast game, isn't it?
Yeah, Richie got it for Eric,
Yeah, okay.
so he had it shipped out.
Yeah, because there was the company, I think in Rhode Island or something, that was making these.
Yeah.
Do you like this?
I played it a couple times, and I'm like, I sort of.
It's weird, right?
It's just a little
That's why
awkward.
it's kind of good, though.
Yeah, it's like
Because I was
sort of
going to get one, because SRW had one for sale in New York, in this cabinet.
Sort of like Zigzag, I guess.
It's so weird, man. It's so broken, but
I think Robbie got the record on that too.
did he?
I think so.
Popeye, dedicated original Mario Brothers wide body.
Yeah, but they
Restored.
They painted it, but it's supposed to be black, so I don't know what's up with
It was black
that. Yeah, it's the
Oh, the
white
front-
bodies are supposed to be black.
in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Donkey Kong 3.
Riley.
Yep.
Riley flipped it. The guy that holds it. I don't know.
He
if
flipped this game?
Yeah. Well, I think he owned the record. He got like every time he comes, he flips the game.
No kidding. And then a junior.
Yeah,
That's a little messed up.
Yeah.
Red Baron, that's kind of a rare-ish vector game. It's like a battle zone with planes, and then of course Battle Zone next to it. Another cool vector game. Oh, dude, come on.
That's my old game.
Dude, that's awesome. So XD Bandito. So that's the same as Nintendo Sheriff, right?
Yeah, that's the same. I got this from the same person that Greg got his. So.
Oh, really? This is cool, man.
Yeah.
I just saw someone picked up a Nintendo Cabertail Sheriff in the UK. Did you see that?
There was, yeah. I didn't see the upright, but there was a cocktail out here for sale for like
Like that cool one, like the Sega, it's like
No, it's just that round or that square like Donkey Kong style cabinet.
Oh,
but
okay.
It was a Sheriff.
All right.
And it wasn't working. The guy wanted like $100 for it.
Wow. Really?
Serial tag on it said 001 on it too. I don't
Now
know.
is this side art the same as Sheriff?
I'm not sure.
Because Miyamoto did that artwork originally.
That artwork's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I bought this game originally.
Is this Miyamoto that did this, or I don't know if it's the same as Sheriff? Baby Pack.
Yeah, we got it.
I want to get one of those again.
Me too.
Gauntlet. Bosconian. It's a cool game. Turbo. I love Turbo.
Turbo's fun. That's
Gauntlet
the first game
2.
I ever bought with a Turbo.
Yeah, Turbo's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Sprint 2. I gotta get mine working, man. My
I
monitor's
thought you
dead.
had got rid of it by now.
No, it's still in my garage. This is Zaxxon. This is painted black.
Yeah, it's been
APB. Seats are always missing. Space Invaders Deluxe. So Solar Fox Cabaret, that's cool,
This
dude.
is going to.
Wow.
Do you know who Dave Stansberry is?
No.
He's like a big collector in Tennessee. That he's into cabaret.
Oh, okay.
It's
Is
going
that
to
guy's making like a museum, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever he's doing
That's
down there?
going to him.
Galaxian.
These are going away.
These are going away.
part of a pickup like a 20 game pickup I had.
Okay.
It just beats to shit.
Yeah, Defender. Seen better days. It's kind of weird how the paint came off.
You should have seen some of the games that came out of it.
Really?
It was so bad.
Oh, dude, this is awesome. Space Ace. This is like the
The dedicated.
what do they call this? A drop-down cabinet, whatever.
I'm not sure. I have one at home.
Because Cinematronics made it in like the Dragon's Lair cabinet out of the
Right.
factory, and then this cabinet,
Right.
and this is the one to have.
Right.
This is the cool one.
You have one, don't you, John?
Yeah, mine's my, I got one.
Raiden 2. That's
Yeah, it's sort of.
a good shooter. People like that, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's got a monitor issue or something. It's got some remote switcher on there. I don't know what.
Huh. Weird. XD crossbow. Everyone likes that. Operation Wolf. I used to like this game. I used to play the hell out of this in the arcade.
Yeah, I played it too.
Mortal Kombat 2. You gotta have a fighting game, right?
That's got like some CPS thing in it.
What's this right here?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a multi. Oh, the 18-1. So that's like a modded CPS2 board, isn't
I
it?
think so.
Is it good?
I've never played it really.
Huh. I'd like to have that.
No, I think I might. I think he gave me an extra one, so if I've got it, you're more than welcome to it. That's kind of
Really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
All right, we'll talk about that.
I got a roll.
Bubble Bobble.
I got the ice machine.
Bubble Bobble. Dude, I love Bubble Bobble.
I
It
grew up
is such a
playing
good game,
I
dude.
grew up playing that too.
Is this like a Japanese board that's in there?
I think so.
Look at the text is all Japanese, huh?
It's like a Gravatar cabinet or so.
Yeah, it is. It's an Atari cabinet.
And we have a guy that comes in. He can flip Gravatar.
Oh, really?
Dude,
Dude, that game's
stupid.
brutal, man.
Yeah. I mean, he has the score up on there right now. It's like 99999.
Are you kidding me? Satan's Hollow. I used to love this game. I'm surprised I never got a Satan's Hollow.
That's going to game too. This. I don't know why every time we power this up, you got
Berserk. Yeah, power cycle it.
Yeah, every time for some reason. But I mean, it comes up.
It's a nicer original one with the
It
big
works
joystick.
great. And I heard they made like a joystick that, like you can put.
You
on
could put it on a Wicco or
Right.
something, yeah. But this is the original. It's optical, right? Yeah.
That's the original.
Rip off. I don't like this game. Do you like it?
2 players pretty fun.
Is it?
actually. Yeah.
Armor attack. It's pretty cool. I think it's got some cool graphics though.
I like the vector helicopter.
Yeah, the helicopter is badass in it.
I used to play it at a movie theater, so.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
It's kind of elite, like the little sprites, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Nibbler. Everyone's talking about Nibbler now.
It's good in the movie.
Yeah. That's right. There's a movie coming out with Dwayne Richards and
Yeah, this is the one that Joe keeps talking about.
this cabinet here.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, it's Kalen's gonna sell me this. Eventually, it will probably.
You know, I think Nibbler's a good game, but it
Yeah.
gets so hard. I
Yeah, it
can't.
wraps up pretty quick.
Yeah, it ramps out, and I just can't do it. And then you got eyes next to it, which is really cool. Yeah, I have a Rockola jump bug coming.
Are you gonna put that together? Because I haven't played that, but I've heard a lot about it.
I like jump bug, yeah. It's got a Warp marquee on it. I think there's a Warp board, and it's got jump bug side art.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna convert it to a jump bug all the way.
Nice.
That's my plan. But I think
Yeah.
I don't know what the control panel's like, because the jump bug had an instruction sticker over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I want that.
Underneath the overlay on this, I gotta send it to Sean, but
Yeah.
it came out off of it perfect. It was for a fantasy game called Fantasy or something.
Yeah, fancy, yeah.
Yeah.
With the balloon.
Yeah, but it's a perfect overlay. If he wants to scan it, I'm gonna send it to him with some other
Cool. So a Tron. Gotta have Tron. Gotta have Cubert.
stuff. Absolutely.
Track and field. I like track and field too. You know, this game gets a lot of play at my parties. Everyone likes it.
Yeah, we got it for Hector.
For Hector? That's right. Do you guys remember Hector? He was in the video at Grinkers. He's got the world record on it, and he's just crazy. I love Circus Charlie, dude.
Me too.
A lot. And I love this cabinet.
Yeah,
Such
so
a cool game.
I know this overlay from Scott. I got to put on here too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty-
I love the artwork, man.
it is cool. I like the
Yeah, I just like I like happy stuff, dude, and this
Dan-
is just
Dan gave
happy,
me,
happy. You got a full cider.
Dan gave me artwork too for it.
Does it go all the way to the bottom or just the top?
I'm not sure. It's pretty big though.
Yeah,
Dan redid it and gave me some of the artworks.
nice. Missile Command. You got a 2-player Warlords, which I think is kind of cool.
Love it. The 3D.
I know everyone likes the cocktail because it's 4 players, but this is just, and this is black and white, right?
Right.
With
It's all
a
gel.
color overlay,
Right.
yeah. The cocktail is color.
Right,
The,
but
the
it's
graphics
a
are color.
13-inch monitor, but
Yeah.
it's the 4-player that everyone.
Right.
I've had
But
it
this
before.
cabinet, to me, would
I
be
love
better
it.
in my basement
Sure.
than the cocktail. Food fight, dude. That's a beautiful food fight, man. That looks pretty good. It's another happy game. I just like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Food fights are great.
Dig Dug is awesome. This is one of the games I'm surprised I never picked up because I really liked it when I was younger.
Yeah, I think this is my old game too.
What? This is yours?
Well, it's my old game. It's John's.
Oh.
You got it from me.
Puyin, dude. You don't see these often, man.
Yeah.
Puyin is a great
This
game.
is the one that was at CAX. This is mine.
So this is an original dedicated
Yeah.
Stern Puyin. Play this game in MAME. Is this in the 16-1, this game?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is too.
It is.
I like this game.
love this
I used to play it like on my Atari 800 or something. I don't know. I remember playing it at home on
Yeah,
something.
I can't remember where I played it either, but I did
Yeah.
too. But I used to play it to death.
Yeah, me too. Elevator action. So this is your title row here. So you got elevator action, Jungle King. I kind of miss my Jungle King. This is probably my second favorite title game, but it gets a little repetitive. Frontline is good
And
too.
after Grinkers, I've been into
Yeah.
Alpine Ski too.
And of course Zookeeper, you gotta have that. Is that all original?
Yeah.
Did you put LEDs in here?
May have, I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. So repro? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna play some Frontline later. I actually really like that game too. That game's hard, dude. And kicks, I had kicks. I kind of missed mine. And Alpine Ski is pretty cool. So then you got this center area here. So you gotta have Miss Pac and Donkey Kong. And who signed this? Walter Day, Never Surrender. Who's that? Oh, it's Billy Mitchell
Yeah, I had him signed. I took it to the con off with me and had this.
in Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Miss Pac, Centipede. This is a Willis control panel overlay.
Yeah, it's like a Willis overlay. It's one of the better ones. I think.
Yeah, it's kinda
not-
cool, man.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
And it's clean, so we just left it on. I mean, mine at home has original, but
Right. Yeah, because back in the 80s, Willis was a company, I think they were related to Wicco, right, or something?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So they made reproduction overlays for games, and they changed artwork. They just made it their own, and some of them are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you'll see them a lot on games. Like you'll go look at a game and it's got a Willis overlay.
Right.
And here's one of them, and that's one of the better ones. That's probably better than the original. The original's kind of boring, isn't it? It's just a bunch of lines.
Yeah, that's true. We're just used to seeing that.
Yeah. Asteroids. I've seen like a lot of asteroids with the Willis
Yeah,
too
that
before.
big orange.
Yeah,
That thing's
that's ugly. So you got over here, you got Tapper. I love Tapper. To me, it's just one of the coolest cabs ever.
See, there's the score on the Gravatar.
999950 is wow, dude. That's impossible. Is this all original? You painted this? That looks good.
I think they had a powder coat.
Looks good. Gorf. Been seeing a lot of Gorfs lately. Asteroids Deluxe. Gotta have Galaga. Here's a game you don't see too often, Arabian. I'm not sure if I like this game. You like it?
I grew up playing it.
Really? The cabinet's cool though. The artwork is great. Look at that. Yeah, I don't think I've come across Arabian before. I used to play it in MAME.
John got my other one.
Oh, really? You'll see them come up for sale, and they're usually not too expensive.
No, but
It's pretty neat.
yeah,
So you like it?
I love it. I played this. I played a lot of off games.
Can you play it? Tell me how. I want to see you play it. So it's got cone buttons. So what's the object here?
You have to spell out Arabian,
Yeah.
and then if you spell it out in the way it's supposed to be, then you get like a
Oh, I see. So you got to get them all in order.
right.
And you can shoot.
You can't shoot.
What did you do there?
You kick. Like
Oh, you-
kick.
But then you just throw something at them, or you kick something at them?
Now you kick and then it shoots.
Oh,
shoots
I
it to
see.
the side.
And then the guy becomes like a projectile?
Right. And then a genie comes out, right?
What would have happened there?
It's like a genie comes out, and then he basically just sits there and waits for a specific moment, and then he throws shit at like a ball or something like that.
So you spelled Arabian.
Spell Arabia, you get a bonus, and it goes to like it's like a platform. Everything is platform.
I see. So you get a bonus if you spell it in the order.
Right.
You don't have to though.
No.
You can get the letters in any. Oh, that's cool. The guy's like crawling. Boy, I guess I really haven't played this game. I remember trying it at MAME, and I think I just kind of dismissed it. It actually seems kind of neat.
Yeah, the guy at.
So this was made by Sun Electronics, and they licensed it to Atari.
Yeah, they did like Kangaroo also, I believe.
Right. And this cabinet profile, is it the same as Kangaroo? It is, isn't
It's
it?
very similar. Yeah, it's all those style of games. What's our buddy's name at?
Who?
Who is it? Drinkers. I can't think of his name. Santi.
Oh, yeah.
He has a record on this game.
He does? Yeah, Sante. He's a truck driver.
Is he a truck driver?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay.
His avatar in Claw's like a Def Leppard album cover with a truck with a guitar,
Okay.
right?
I never paid attention to it. But I always know he was posting up like high scores in specific games. But
So what goes on with this guy, the genie?
he'll throw something at you at some point.
Oh, so you can't go near him.
No. Yeah.
Dude, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, the more you, like I said, I've played it
Yeah,
for a while.
I'm gonna play that later.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. Crystal castles. I don't know. It's a cool cabinet.
Yeah, I'm not really into it.
Yeah, me neither. I did like it when I was
But
younger,
I was watching
though.
my friend play, you know, he can get to the end and stuff.
Yeah.
So, sort of interesting.
So what's the high score and pole position here?
There's something wrong with it because it only
Oh, is this
goes
the one you just got?
Yeah.
Okay.
It only goes to 186.
Oh, we gotta fix the dip switch settings.
Okay. We'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that tonight. You can't play because
I know, you've been
there's
trying.
there's the tournament settings.
And my friend has one too, and he's like, you know, only go to 186.
No, it's the dip switch setting.
And I called Richie actually. I'm like, dude, how do I have me check the dip switch settings with the meter and stuff? And
All right, well, let's see if we can get that set.
all right, cool.
Because the game's unplayable unless you have those
I
right
know,
settings.
I know.
It's just not fun.
No.
You can't get a good score
I
either.
know you can't get up over 60,000.
So you got another Space Ace. You got two of them here?
Well, we bought the dedicated off of my friend John.
But this is technically dedicated too,
Yeah,
right? The
yeah,
factory did these too
Right.
in this cabinet.
Right.
That's awesome. I need to get a Space Ace disc. I did, but it has laser rot. It stops at the same spot every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got the Merlin board. I haven't been able to play it.
The guy hit me up about the anniversary disc too. He's out here.
Oh, really?
I think he wanted he said he was gonna put it on eBay unless someone would pick it up for him. So I'll talk to you about that.
Okay. Mega Race Cockpit, which I do think is pretty cool.
It is cool.
I almost got one of these.
Yeah, I have it. I know where one's at. I can pick up. I just don't have any room for it.
I think it's pretty badass.
It is cool.
And it's not really a valuable game.
No, but it is cool.
It's
something you don't see
really
every day.
cool. It just kind of makes this really kind of simple black and white vector game just seem so much cooler because it is just a sick cabinet.
Oh yeah.
And Star Trek, I hate Star Trek, dude. I don't know why.
Cockpit's pretty cool.
I know this is the captain's chair.
It is loud. But
I just can't get into the gameplay at all.
I never really got into it.
And then Empire Strikes Back, which was a conversion kit that Atari sold.
Yeah.
And so this was originally a Star Wars, and then they gave a new marquee and a new sticker. Is this where you're supposed to put that?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, he got this.
Yeah.
And his Star Wars for $50 for the pen.
Come on,
Dude,
$50? Working? Do they both have amps?
I don't know. I don't think this one does.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's not his. That's a different one. But his other machines are home.
I like how they did this. New.
Yeah. Yeah, that is cool.
I like that. It's not really new anymore. And then Star Wars Paperboy. That's a very nice Paperboy.
Yeah. No, it's really. Look at the monitor.
Yeah, look at this side art. Is this original?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. That's super nice. It's a nice crisp monitor too, medium res. Star Castle.
Yeah, it's down.
Oh, that
It
sucks.
was working, but it's really clean.
Those
though.
Cinematronics monitors are bad, right?
Yeah, I have my Solar Quest. It just got collapsed on the top too. So yeah, they're a pain in the ass to keep going.
Gyrus. Gotta have a gyrus. Now, is this original dedicated Ghosts and Goblins?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
That's pretty rare, right? Is that hard to
I've seen them
find?
before. I've seen them, but
Because usually they're
not too-
they're conversions when you see them,
yeah,
right?
They're not too common. Maybe they are, but I haven't seen too many of them.
I love this game, dude. I played the hell out of it at 7-Eleven,
Me too.
but it's so hard, dude. It is like unforgiving, brutal hard.
Yeah.
And I love the NES version too.
Yeah, me too.
Gotta have a Frogger. It's a staple. Another Miss Pack.
Yeah.
You got 2 Miss Packs here, though.
Yeah, well, they're like I said, that one's going to Stansbury.
Okay.
A couple other games.
Stargate. Is that the second Stargate we saw?
Yeah.
Lunar Lander. This is kind of a hot game now. People are always talking about
I
Lunar
got rid
Lander.
of mine. I had it, and I'm like, yeah, I just bought it just because I thought I'd like it.
It's
again,
so
but
slow, dude. It's just like I'm not into it at all.
It's a cool looking game.
It is. Well, it's got this cool thruster, and it's so slow to play, and it's so unforgiving. All right, you got a Millipede. Millipede's awesome. Gravatar.
That's the original Red Donkey Kong.
Oh, this is an original red Donkey Kong, guys. So a Donkey Kong, when Nintendo made it originally, they were converting radar scope cabinets into Donkey Kong because radar scope was not selling well. And so they had all these red cabinets left over from the radar scope production run, so they made the first Donkey Kongs in red cabinets. And they usually have 4-board PCBs, right?
Yeah.
Which were converted radar scope boards, right?
Yeah, and it plays a little differently than the original.
Does this have the ladder cheat?
Yeah.
It does?
Yes.
You left it in, the ROM?
Yes.
Because you can fix it, right? You could
Yeah.
swap the ROMs out.
Everything on it's original, I believe. I think where you just sit there and put your fingers up on top and it just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can stay there forever, right? I kind of have mixed feelings about the red Donkey Kong.
Well, he was gonna restore it, but he's
I like the
why?
blue one. I wouldn't touch it. I mean, if I had this
That's
one,
the thing. It's like,
right?
it's like, why would I want to restore it?
It's a piece of history.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
You know, I mean, if I had this one, and I would take this and put this in my basement, I wouldn't touch it.
Well, I just said just throw some new molding on it. It won't look so bad.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, this.
And that original T-molding was really hard. Like that stuff will actually is
Great.
hard to get off. 720. I gotta finish mine. This is all original. It's painted. You like 720?
I've had about 4 of them.
You've had 4 of them?
I'm like mixed on it. You know, sometimes.
I like it. I've had it now for a few weeks or months.
Yeah,
I can't get good at it.
It's a game I haven't really put much time into.
Yeah, me neither. I need to though.
I'd rather put my time into paperboard.
Oh really? Are you good at it?
I want to get one.
Yeah.
I want to get one. Yeah.
Spy Hunter, another game I really liked when I was younger. I actually have a hard time playing this game now.
It's so hard.
I know. I don't remember
So
being that hard when I was a kid, or maybe I just didn't care when I was a kid. I don't know.
Yeah, our friend Paul comes by frequently. He's the record holder on that.
Oh, is he really?
He's had it for like 25 years, I think. Yeah.
Space Fury. It's a game. It's okay. It's a Sega
They're just
vector
hard
game.
these things are hard to keep running, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is it because of the monitor?
yeah, I had to eliminate.
Is it a GO8? What kind of monitor is
Yeah,
it?
it's a GO8.
Okay.
And the monitor literally burned up in my garage.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It caught fire?
Yeah, well, it's starting to. It's smoking.
Wow. And then you got TAC-SCAN next to it,
Yeah.
which I don't think I know much about. I feel like I've played
It's
it.
a
I don't
cool
know.
Game. It's got like a row of ships, and you're just shooting like lasers, and then they get picked off one by one, and you can regenerate them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I ever played that. I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Then Black Widow.
And that's mine. It has an ampliphone in it, dedicated.
It has an amp
Yeah, it's dedicated.
from the factory?
In fact, all the numbers match on it.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I didn't know they put amps in Black Widows. Really?
All
It's
the
a
numbers-
good-looking
all the-
game.
All the numbers match on it.
Really?
Same, yeah.
This is all original?
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that is a nice Black Widow. Well, that's awesome, Kalan. So anything else? Should we look at your little workshop or?
Yeah, you can check that out.
Dude, I mean, you really have done an amazing. This is so cool, man. How many people have you had here? Like, what's the biggest crowd you've had?
Maybe like 30, 40 people.
30 people?
Private. So
Yeah, you kind of keep it on the down low? I like your little waiting room. It's very clean.
Yeah, well, there's an upstairs too. It's like a lounge area.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, and then this is like the workshop.
So this is your little workshop. You got tons of monitors.
Yeah.
Are these black and white? What are those?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
black and whites, and then these are namely like 6100. That's a G07 with no burn.
Wow.
And then these are
6100s.
6100s. I think that's like a G05 or something like that.
Yep.
And there's
Boy, you got a lot of stuff in here.
yeah.
Some extra parts. Boards here, huh? Anything good?
Random stuff.
Yeah, I see it.
Little bit of
MCR.
everything.
Yeah. Well, awesome, Kalan.
Yeah, and then,
Well, dude, this place is great. How long have you been
well,
doing this?
we got it, and I think we started working on it in July, and we finished it like early September.
Okay.
And
Is that an original poster?
yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
That's vintage?
Yeah.
Dude, that's badass.
It's the same guy I got all those posters from, where you got your mug from.
Oh, my Journey. Yeah, guys, by the way, Kalan gave me that Journey mug.
Yeah.
I drank the Tito's in at the end of
Nice.
at the end of my Journey restore. Did you see that or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
The Journey Restore. I got
Yeah,
lots
in the
of-
last video of Journey, I had a drink, and I
Oh,
drank it out of the Journey mug.
Nice.
And Kalan gave me that mug.
That was a long venture for you.
Yes, it was. So, all right, guys. Well, that's 2084, man. I think we need to go back to the basement. But Kalan, dude, great job, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me stop by.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, let's go back to the basement.
Here we are, another day. I still don't know if I will stay. I recognize the same defeat. We used to be so incomplete. But in the end, you know me best. If you feel cold, I can't contest. And here we are, another day. I still don't know if I will stay. We need to talk, we need to try before we cross the great divide. The same advice that failed before and led us to a bloody war. But in the end, you know me best. When you feel cold, I can't contest. And here we are, nothing to show. I'm still unsure if I should go.
All right, guys, there you have it. That was 2084 Arcade. What'd you guys think of that place? Pretty cool, right? Lots of great games. That's actually a great collection of games in one room. I like that. I would like to do something like that. I don't know if I ever will, but I know me and some local buddies have talked about doing something similar, getting a little building and renting it out, and maybe having a bunch of us split the costs and have a little private arcade. But I don't know if I'll ever do that. I don't have time, to be honest. So anyway, what I want to do here is we're going to do viewer mail, but first, you know what? I want to go to the garage. I want to show you guys a game I just picked up, and it's a pretty cool game, actually. It's a game that I've talked about for a while on Arcade Outsiders, and I played it at Fun Spot. Anyway, let's go to the garage, and I want to show you guys this game I just picked up. So, all right, let's go to the garage. Ugh, snoo. Anyway, all right, guys, let's go in the garage here. Let me show you what's going on. So here's the game I picked up. It is a rockola jump bug, and it's a really kind of weird, quirky game. You guys have probably heard us talking about it on the podcast on Arcade Outsiders because Sean has one. And it's actually a game that I played at the Fun Spot tournament a couple times, and I kind of fell in love with it. It's a weird game. It's a totally weird game. And this one was on Craigslist in like Syracuse, New York. It was like 75 bucks. And Ty Laurie helped get this here. Actually, Tim, what's his name? Tim Kander. He picked up the game off Craigslist for me. It was $75. And then this guy, Ed, drove it here. All total, it was 175 bucks delivered to my house. Not bad. The cabinet's in okay shape. And by the way, thanks Ty, thanks Tim, thanks Ed. All you guys helped me get this game here. And it's not in the best of shape. It is 100% all jump bug though. However, the marquee was changed out. And I think I figured out why. Because I opened up the game and I found the jump bug marquee inside, but it was broken in half. So my guess is that someone punched the game or something at some point and broke the marquee, and then they just threw this warp one in here. Because if we look inside, the PCB that's in here is a jump bug PCB. So that is a jump bug PCB. So it's all original. It's got the original Rockola power supply. It's got a, is this a Wells Gardner 4600, I believe, monitor? It looks like it. And the monitor works. The game does not work though. I suspect voltages. I haven't done any tests yet, though. It's pretty cold out here. We might work on this in the next few weeks. Maybe we'll come out here, turn the heater on, and see if we can get this game to work. Because right now, if you power it on, the screen is just green. And I really suspect that power supply is hosed. And I looked at the pinout, and it looks like this game just takes 5 and 12 volts. So it should be pretty easy to wire in a modern switching power supply adapter. I believe I have one on my shelf over there we could use. So we might be able to get this thing working fairly easily. The cabinet itself, it's okay. It's got a little bit of water damage or something here, swelling. The side art is all there, but it's trashed. I don't know. We'll clean this up. We'll see I'm not sure how far I'm going to go with this game. The side art is all there. Matt can draw. This guy, Matt can draw. He vectorized all this artwork for FET, and I got the files. He sent me the files. So I might print some new artwork. We might put some maybe white laminate on the sides. We'll see. I'm not too sure how far we're going to go, like I said. But I definitely want to get it working because I think it's such a neat game. I don't know if it's going to come in the basement. We'll see. I'm going to play it by ear. It's my first Rockola game. I think the cabinet's kind of cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? I like it. I really do. And like I like the game. Oh, by the way, this was actually really awesome because this is the Rockola control panels for the most part look like this. Like, this little swoosh here, and then blue, and then over here. Most of them do not have an instruction sticker, like Nibbler and Eyes. It's just, they just continue the blue all the way across. Jump Bug, they actually printed an instruction sticker on the overlay itself. So we've got the original Jump Bug overlay. There's some cigarette burns on here, but I'm going to clean this up, and we're going to keep this all original. And I think this is going to clean up really nice, and we'll see what we can do about the cigarette burns. But I'm not going to lose sleep over it because just the fact that it has the original control panel overlay on here is actually a big deal. Hard to find because they converted these cabinets a lot to other games, and sometimes Jump Bug would be in an Eyes cabinet or a Nibbler, and it would have the generic control panel overlay. So this one was a dedicated Jump Bug right from the factory. So I'm pretty stoked. I need to find the marquee. It's all I need. So if you guys have or know of a nice Jump Bug marquee, I think this game's actually pretty common too. But if you guys see one for sale somewhere, let me know. Give me a shout out. So yeah, that's it. That's the Jump Bug. How's it feel to be in the garage? I've actually managed to get both my cars in the garage. So I pulled this out to show you guys, but I kind of just put it over here, and I can get both my vehicles in. I got the R-Type in the garage still. It's kind of bothering me that that's not in my house, but what can you do? And then the Hogan's Alley, and the Sprint 2, which will someday I think I'll get working, the Outrun, and anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the Jump Bug. Why don't we go back down to the basement? All right, there you have it. That was the Jump Bug. What'd you think? Pretty cool, right? Cool cabinet, cool artwork. I like cute stuff, guys. You know that, right? I mean, that's a big happy game, right? So. All right, so I want to do viewer mail, and if you guys like this and you want to participate in the viewer mail, you got to send them to me. And you're going to email them to blkdog7@gmail.com, blkdog7@gmail.com. That's blackdog7@gmail.com. And in the subject line, you got to put, this is very important, please do this for me. In the subject line, put viewer mail. If you don't do that, I won't find them. Just know that. So you got to put viewer mail in the subject line, blkdog7@gmail.com. That's blackdog7@gmail.com. Anyway, let's just dive in. And I decided to print a bunch of these. It's fairly early here on Sunday. It's like 2 o'clock. Why not? Let's do a bunch today. Okay, the first one is from Daniel. His name is Ram Air 97, his handle, whatever. John, love the show. I just picked up a Nintendo Red Tent. Congrats. Awesome machine. It is complete, but no game board. Is there, or do you ever think that there will be a multi-board with all of the Versus games that will plug into the original harness? Thanks, Daniel Copeland, Ram Air 97. I actually do think this is going to happen. There was a guy, I failed to remember his name, but he was making a universal PPU. Now, the PPU is the picture processing unit, and it's kind of like a security chip in a way on the Nintendo Versus boards. And basically, my website is dedicated to a lot of this information. If you go to nintendovs.com, nintendovs.com, or johnsarcade.com and go to the Versus section, you'll see I compiled a list. And I was the first one to put all this information together. I compiled a list of which PPUs go with which game, because that's kind of the secret to kind of unlocking the Versus stuff and collecting it right. Because, you know, you'll have one PPU that will work with like 3 or 4 games. Meaning that if you had, I'm just going to, I don't know if this is an accurate example, but I'll just give you an abstract example. Let's say you have a set of Versus Super Mario Brothers, and it uses a PPU. Let's just, I don't remember which one. Maybe it's the 0001. Okay. If you go on my site, you'll see other games that use that same PPU, the 0001, right? And I think Ice Climber is the same as Super Mario Brothers. So that means you can burn a new set of ROMs. So if you have Super Mario, you could turn it into Ice Climber because the PPU is compatible with Ice Climber. So you burn yourself 6 new ROMs, pull the Mario ROMs off, stick the Ice Climber ones on, and bam, you've got Ice Climber, okay? And that goes on and on for all the games. You know, some games, the PPU only works with like 1 game or 2 games. Some games, some PPUs work with like 6, 7, 8 games. And so that's kind of the whole secret to the Versus thing. And so a guy was making a universal PPU, which was a PPU to rule them all. One PPU, like a modern FPGA type board that could become any PPU you want, meaning then you could run any game with this universal PPU. And so the next step, logical step then, was to have some kind of a ROM board that would load the ROM, select the PPU, and play it. So I think someone's going to do that. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So, but the guy that was working on the universal PPU, I think he gave up on it. And, but I think he gave up his code and all of his research, and he shared it with the community. So I don't know if someone's going to pick up the ball and run with that. So we'll see. I think it'd be pretty cool, but I've also kind of picked up all the Versus games I wanted, so it probably won't do me any good, but if you're starting out, it would be a great place to start. Okay, actually, this one I want to do last, because this is the one where we're going to play a game. All right, Tony Cortez. He says, John, the airplanes in the Sega Sky Target arcade game you played was one of the Air Force's Thunderbirds. They were right about the Navy being the Blue Angels. Tony, 6 years active duty in the United States Air Force. Tony, you're so right. And I actually had a lot of people tell me this after that video, because when we went to Royce's Arcade Warehouse, they had a jet game, and I was playing as one of these jets. And the thing is, I had a model kit. And when I was a kid, by the way, I did a ton of models. Did you guys like models? I was so into models, especially like airplanes and helicopters. And maybe that's why I'm a helicopter collector guy in like the Battlefield games, because I just love that kind of stuff. I was so like the Apache AH-64 was like the coolest thing in the world to me. That helicopter, and then like the Hind or the Hind, that Russian one that was in the Rambo movies. Like I loved helicopters, and I also loved jets. But I had that model kit when I was playing that game, and it was driving me nuts because I could not remember the name of that group, because I knew it was like one of those, you know, like military groups that would go to like air shows and do like maneuvers and loops and stuff. And that's right, the Navy had the Blue Angels, that was their acrobatic airplane group, and then the Air Force had the Thunderbirds, and that was the plane that I was playing. It was a Thunderbird plane. I remember now. Thank you, though. I had a few guys mention that, and yes, you're right. It was a Thunderbird. All right, Ryan Christensen says, excuse me, first-time emailer and long-ass listener. Can you tell me where you got that Neo Geo cart, please? I have a 6-slot I need to fill cheaply. Also, I was given a PCB called Zigzag. I think it's a Dig Dug clone. Do you have any info about this game? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Regards, Ryan Christian. Okay, so Ryan is talking about this bootleg cartridge that I picked up. Actually, I'll show you. It's for a game that I really like. It's called Nightmare in the Dark, and I actually printed up my own little instruction sticker because they didn't make an instruction sticker for that. I mean, a mini marquee actually is a technical term. They did not make a mini marquee for Nightmare in the Dark. I don't know why. They sold this as a kit, and it included a full-size marquee for like a single slot Neo Geo. And but they did not include a mini marquee, so I made one. I think NES Jess made that. That's like a fan-created artwork. But this game is super cool. It's called Nightmare in the Dark. It's kind of like Bubble Bobble or Snow Brothers. It's a really rare Neo Geo game, and it's a very expensive Neo Geo game. These cartridges can go for $200-$300 each, and I really wanted the cartridge because I'm kind of down on the multi-carts right now. But I really wanted Nightmare in the Dark, and I didn't want to spend $300. And so on eBay, I found one for $24 from China. And I knew it was a bootleg. It had to be. I mean, for $24, and the guy had a ton of them. Shipping was $16. I think it cost me $39 total shipped from China to get this cartridge. And it works. Actually, the first one the guy sent me, the sound didn't work. And the sound was all distorted. So I emailed the guy and I said, hey, I said, this cartridge doesn't work. Can you send me another one? He said, yeah, no problem. So he sent me it. So go on eBay right now and just do a search for Nightmare in the Dark. Look for the guy in China. I think his name is Nova Logic. I'm pretty sure that's his name, Nova Logic. And he's got it for $23. And that's where I got it. He's like the only guy on there selling them. He's like the only one that's selling them that's not like $200. He's pretty easy to find. Just go on eBay and search for Nightmare in the Dark and look for the guy that's selling them for $23 from China with $16 shipping. It says, free returns and all that on his policy. You'll figure it out. He's got a picture of the boards out of the case, and you can see that the ROMs have windows on them. They're not the original mask ROMs, I don't think. But and he said in the description he calls it a revised edition, not original, missing the sticker. This game's pretty cool, right? I've done a video of this game because I used to play this on my multi-cart, and I decided to take the multi-cart out, so I've been playing it on this bootleg now. And this bootleg actually works pretty well. I mean, yeah, I don't really advocate piracy, but they're not making this stuff anymore. I mean, you either pay the $300 or you get this. So, anyway, yeah, it's a cool game. Check it out, Nightmare in the Dark. I gotta kill myself here, hang on. This game's gonna keep going. Let me kill myself. We gotta die here. Alright, I'm dead. Okay, so alright, let's continue. Cool game, right? I like it. I think it's a lot of fun. Okay. So let me get this set up again. Alright, so, and by the way, I don't know Zigzag. I've never heard of that game. I'm sorry, I just don't know it. It's a Dig Dug clone. I'm not familiar with it at all. Sounds cool. And yes, Ryan, Merry Christmas. All right, let's move on here. Okay, this next one is from Travis Terry. Hey, John, my name is Travis, and I'm a huge fan. I've watched all your videos at least twice. I watch old videos in anticipation for the next video. Thanks, buddy. I learn something new every time. I've been trying to find some games locally for sale online on online classifieds, but I'm running into only cabs that people feel are worth their weight in gold. This happens a lot, guys. I've thought about calling around to local arcades and trying to purchase them from operators. Unfortunately, the only arcades are nickel arcades, and most of the cabinets are pretty hammered. My questions are this. How did you or your friends get in touch with operators to sift through their warehouses? What's the farthest you've traveled for one of your cabinets? Keep up the great work, always entertaining and educational, one day hoping to have half the arcade that you do. Okay, so this is something I also get asked a lot. Where do I get my games? How do I get contacts? You know, the thing about this hobby is it's all about the people that you meet. And you gotta meet people, okay? It's very important. Find a local collector group, okay? If you can. A good place to start also is Clov, KLOV.com. That's where I started, right? And Clov also has local sections that you can join, like a Texas group, a California group. People on Facebook are starting local collector groups. If there's not one near you, start your own. Start your own group, and then post on Clov and say, "Hey, I'm in Biloxi, Mississippi. I started a Biloxi Arcade Collectors Club. You guys want to join?" Do that, okay? You'll be surprised who's near you, honestly. I mean, I've met so many people, like collectors down the road. I'm like, what? You live like 5 miles from my house and you have all these games? How did I not know this? You know, you'll be surprised what's near you. And then as far as operators, those doors also will start opening once you meet more people, because I think all of the operators that I've met through friends that found out, friends that somehow found out about these guys, okay? One way to find who the operator is, well, go open the phone book or Google, and see who's near you and just make a call. And say, hey, I'm a collector. I'm wondering if you guys have any junk, or can I stop by and rummage through your old parts? Because a lot of these guys that have been in business for 30 years have just tons of junk laying in their warehouse. And another way to find them is on Craigslist. A lot of times operators will list stuff for sale. And if you see a picture with a lot of stuff, say a guy is selling a Cruisin' USA, right? And you see in the photo, in the background, tons of stuff. Absolutely email the guy and say, hey, I'm not interested in the Cruisin' USA, but in the background there, I see an old Pac-Mania. I see a Tempest. Are those for sale? Do you have a warehouse? Can I come see the games? Another way to find operators, and I've done this, is that if you go to a bar or a laundromat or wherever and you see a game, okay, look for the operator sticker, okay? A lot of times the operator will put a sticker on it that says, such and such vending and a phone number. Call them up. There was a pinball machine that I failed to get, but I talked to the guy for about 1.5 years, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I think the guy still has it. But there was a pinball machine on location. There was a sticker on it with an operator, and I called them. I said, hey, I really want that pinball machine. When you remove it from the bar, would it be available for sale? And the guy said yes. Okay, and I talked to that guy for 2 years. And the thing is, it never left the bar. It was. I'm like, and he kept saying, "Oh yeah, I'm going to remove it 6 months from now." But anyway, that was an operator that I connected with, and he had other stuff for sale. I found out from conversing with him, and I wouldn't have known that if I wouldn't have made that call. Now, I didn't get anything from him, but still, it was a contact I made in the hobby and in the industry. So be on the lookout. If you see a golden tee at a rest stop, look for the operator sticker. I know, like on the Mass Pike out here in New England, there's an operator that puts games in the Mass Pike, and he has all stickers on them. And he puts some pretty good games in there too. I think it's Action Jackson Amusements, but I know that because the sticker's on there. And you can call them and say, hey, I saw, and they did have a Medieval Madness on one of the rest stops. You can call them and say, hey, I saw that Medieval Madness at mile marker 55. Is that thing for sale? And you'll get some dialogue going. Maybe you won't get the game you set out to get, but you might stumble across other stuff. But the warehouses I went to One of them was an operator that listed in Craigslist, like that big warehouse run that I did a few years ago, actually where I got the Neo Geo and the dartboard. That guy listed that on Craigslist. He listed a few games for sale, and we all went out there and cleaned that place out. So I guess to answer your question, you got to meet people, okay? And by the way, don't get discouraged by the high prices on Craigslist. That's just part of this world, you know. For every game that's $1,000, there's a game that's $300. You know, you just got to keep looking, okay? Don't get discouraged if on Craigslist every day it's $1,500 games. It's not the norm. It is the norm, but there are exceptions, and those are the ones you need to jump on, okay? And those are the ones that me and my buddies jump on. We look on Craigslist every single day. I have an alert on Chrome. They make a little plugin for Chrome, and I put in my search term. Actually, if you go to John's Arcade Forum, I list my Craigslist search term. There's a thread on johnsarcade.com/forum that says ultimate Craigslist search term, and that's the search term that I use. And it weeds out a lot of the bad terms like tickets and Xbox and Sony and stuff like that. And I put that into my little Chrome pop-up thing. And every time it finds a match, I get a little pop-up notification in the corner of my screen. So you got to stay on Craigslist, man. Craigslist is still, I think, your best bet for these games, because all the time, it happens many times a year where a game is listed and the guy that's selling it doesn't know what he has, or he's not a collector. Like my buddy Brian just picked up a mint, and I mean mint, tapper on Craigslist for like $400. You know, and everybody was trying to get to that guy, and my buddy Brian grabbed it. And so they're out there because these games typically can sell for close to $1,000 now, collector to collector. Excuse me. I'm getting parched here. And no, this is not vodka, it's water. It's 2 o'clock, it's too early to be drinking. I drank enough last night anyway. SNK Fever says, "Hi John, great vids, mate, and I have a question for you. In your videos you say like, remember how the side looks in the Journey Restore? Or look at the topper for 720, it looks 10 times better, and so on. Do you think it's a possibility to show like a before and after image? Maybe a split screen image or something? That way we can see the differences instead of having to go back through previous videos. Also, when are you going to check out the arcades in Europe? Take it easy. Merry Christmas. Beeps." Yeah, you know, I know about this. I'm aware of this problem I have. Because I do say, oh, doesn't this look better than it did before? And of course, I assume that you saw the video before, which I think a lot of you did, but it would be nice to show the before. I know, it's, you know what, it's my fault. It's just more editing work, because I have to go find that clip in the video, and yeah, I know, I should do some of that. I'll try to be better about that. It's just more work. But I know, I think it would make the videos better. I agree. In Europe, you know, I would like to go to Europe. I actually was invited last year by Andre, level 42. They were gonna fly me out to go to that Euro arcade show that was in the Netherlands, and I really wanted to go to that. That was in Amsterdam, but it conflicted with my family vacation, which was in Puerto Rico, so I couldn't make it. So I would like to come to Europe, guys. I really would. I know that I have a lot of fans out there. I know that a lot of you guys in Europe watch these videos, the guys in the UK, the Netherlands, and I love you guys. And I would love to see the arcade scene in Europe, because it seems really different than ours in a way. You know, you guys have a lot of Zaccaria cabinets. You know, your views on games is just totally different than ours. So yes, someday I hope to get out there. I'd like to do that. It's an expensive trip, and maybe we can somehow make it happen. I don't know. Neil Cundy says, "Hi John, I've been watching your videos for a while now and look forward to a new video each week. I live in England." More England guys. "Where old arcade games are hard to come by, and I love that you guys are keeping the arcade scene alive. My question is, how do you find the time to do so many things in the week, like restore arcade games, make great videos, and also in a band, and podcasts, and not to mention your regular day job also? How do you find time for all this? LOL, keep up the great work, John." You know, people ask me this all the time too. I don't honestly know, guys. I don't really like to sit still. I'm kind of go. And I just, I don't know what motivates me. I just like doing this stuff. And now it's gotten to the point where I feel like I need to kind of film everything. I mean, the thing is, I'm going to do this stuff down here anyways. I might as well just film it, right? And I like doing the podcast, and I've been doing that for so long. I don't know how I find the time, you know. I do. It's just go, go, go. I don't have an answer to that. People ask me that all the time. How do you find the time to do all this stuff? Viewer mail. This is from Ali Adinzadeh. He says, "Hi, John. I wonder, where is your radar scope? I'm being nice, okay? I'm not evil." I think this guy's in Indonesia. I'm not sure. Also, can you convert a Midway Puckman PCB into a Japanese Namco Puckman PCB? Because it has the same hardware that a Namco Pac-Man has. And the name of the hardware is Namco Pac-Man. And it's an arcade system board. And is an arcade system board a PCB? All right, Ollie. Where is my radar scope? Well, it's gone. And I missed that one, actually. That's one I kind of want back. You know, at some point in my collecting career, I dismantled my Nintendo row, and I just had too many Nintendos, and I was just I wanted more variety down here, and that was one of the games that got dismantled. And actually, the cabinet that I was using was not mine; it was my buddy Mark Space, and I actually ended up getting another red cabinet. But I had two red Nintendo cabinets. And the one that had radar scope in it was not my cabinet, but it was my radar scope kit. And so I removed my kit, which was the marquee, the bezel, the control panel, and the PCB, and I gave Mark back his cabinet because I needed it out of here. And then the other red cabinet I turned into a Versus Super Mario, and I traded that one with my buddy Jay for my pole position, which was a great trade because that pole position is probably my favorite game down here. So that's where my radar scope went. And then I sold my radar scope kit one year for money to help fund my Disney vacation. I think that's when I sold that. And so I cashed out of the radar scope stuff, but I still have a control panel. I think I have a marquee. I need a bezel and a board, and I can make another radar scope, and I might do that. I don't know if I think I might have a 4-board on the shelf over there. I don't remember. I have to look. But yeah, and in the back of my mind, I'm going to be doing another radar scope because I think from a historical perspective, I think I need to have that game, and I have parts for it, but not all of it. So, Ollie, it's gone, and that's why. All right, let's move on here. All right, here's one I want to do. This is going to be fun. This is from Timothy Ostrander, and he says, track and field question. Hey, John, a Seattle Tim here. I was wondering if you would be willing to help me out with some track and field. My friends and I just can't seem to get past the high jump. I've tried Googling the fuck out of it, to steal your phrase, but I haven't been able to find anything. At home on my MAME or down in the arcade, whenever we play against each other, it's game over at the high jump. No one knows how to pass it. Apparently, it has something to do with hitting the jump button at 3 different times. It would be super fantastic if you would post a video on how to do it. I'm 86.2% sure you have a track and field. Thanks, Tim. Tim, you know what? I do have a track and field. I'm a little rusty. I haven't played in a while, but why don't we go play it, and I'll show you how to do the high jump. And the high jump is the last event, so we're going to have to kind of sit through the whole game here. But I think this would be fun. This would be fun. I'm not an amazing track and field player, but I can get to the end, usually. So why don't we play a quick game of track and field, and I'll show you guys how to play. And by the way, we've got run buttons and a jump throw button. And so I'm going to be running over here like this and then doing that. And I'll try to tell you guys what buttons I'm hitting as we go. So let me raise up the tripod here. Let's get a good picture. And I'll do my best here. Hopefully we can make it to the end, and I can kind of show you guys how to do the high jump, because I can do the high jump. I actually love the high jump. I think it's one of the better events. All right, so let's start a one-player game. And we'll put in my initials, John. Whoops. Let's go back here to rub. I love rub. I don't know why that became the term for delete. Okay, so the first event here is the 100-meter dash. And I'm going to just press both run buttons as fast as I can. I actually really like this game a lot. And I've actually considered getting rid of it, and I don't think I'm going to. I think that would be a mistake. Come on. Now to qualify, I need to get 13 seconds, and we got 9.79, so I qualified. Hey, the tempest is back. What the hell? The collapse is gone. That's weird. Go figure. All right, so this is the long jump. And you want to do about 45 degrees. I need to get 7 meters, and I was a little short there. And you can see I jumped way too far back. So, and it does help to, supposedly, I don't know if this is an urban legend or what. I should ask Sly. There, that's perfect. 45 degrees. And I qualified. That was a good jump there. That's over 9 feet, 9 meters. I can't believe the tempest is fixed over there. I'm looking over at it. Weird. 924. That was good. Okay, so I got another try here on the long jump. That's kind of lame. All right, so 7 meters, 20. All right, so the next event, I think, is the hurdles, which this javelin throw. And so I'm hitting run, and then I'm gonna hit the jump button, and again, we gotta do about 45 degrees. That's 55. Let's at least qualify just so we can go. God, that's slow. Am I gonna qualify? I think I'm not. That was horrible. You want to get about 45 degrees, and when you hold in the button, the degrees start going up. God, that sucks. Boy, that's really bad. Come on, we gotta make it to the end.
63.13 meters.
Let's at least qualify, please. Please give me 72. Keep going, damn it! So if you fail twice, it's game over. And if I don't qualify on the, I'll qualify on the hurdles, but the shot put or the hammer throw is kind of a wild card for me. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. I usually fail that event. So it's just run and jump, run, 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 jump. Okay. Wow, I barely qualified. Man, I'm really rusty at this. I don't have my fingers like I used to. Okay, so the next event here I hate. It's the hammer throw. And this one, you gotta watch the meter, and basically just press that once. When you gotta watch it to the meter is halfway through the last bar, and he auto spins. He's gonna go faster and faster. Oh, good. Please, please, please qualify. Shit, that was. Come on, just qualify. Damn it.
60.5 meters.
I need to get 77. I really blew it there. So watch the meter, and when it gets to the end here, you got to hit jump, and you hold it in to about 45 degrees. There we go. Oh, perfect. All right, we're going to qualify. So we're going to, that's actually a really good throw there. Okay, 95 meters.
95.1 meters.
Wow, I almost got on the leaderboard here. I got some friends who are really good at this game. So just don't even look at him. Just look at the meter. When the yellow is halfway through, whatever, a little past half. Basically, you want like 3 pixels of blue showing. Okay, we qualify. All right, here's the high jump. So you just press run once, okay? Press run one time. He auto runs. Now the jump button, you want to press it when you're past the eye. Do this, hit, and then hold it in. See that? So you want to jump when he's by the Y. He's going to come up. You got to hit the run button a million times to make him go up high. All right, so here, run, okay? I'm gonna press jump past the eye. I'm doing the run. Now I'm jump, hold it in. There, see? As I press jump, it goes, the degrees start changing. Does this make sense? It's really abstract, but once you figure it out, it's pretty brilliant. So I'm gonna go run, hit, okay, jump, hold it in. You gotta wait for him to go till his legs kick up, and then when they do, hold in the jump button, he'll go all the way over. So, tapping run, wait till he gets past the eye. Now, there goes his legs. As soon as his legs kick up, hold the jump button down and he'll go to the mat. So, to qualify, I need 235. So I qualified. So you hear that tapping? That's me hitting the jump button. And every time I hit tap, it goes, and then when his legs kick up, hold it in all the way, and he'll go up. He'll go over.
2.37 meters.
Hold it in, see? As soon as his legs kick up, hold it in. Is this making sense? It's not hard. But you gotta jump at the last minute.
2.38
Right past the eye.
meters.
Go past the eye, jump. Oh, that was too late. You gotta jump just past the eye in Konami.
Ow.
That was too late though. Let's try it again.
2.38 meters.
Jump, 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 jump. Hold it. There, see? So I'm running, jump, 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 hold.
2.39 meters.
That was too early, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. You gotta jump past the eye. So is this making sense? Not too bad, right?
2.39 meters.
The thing is, this wasn't mystery to me too until I had someone show me how to do it. I think it was Don Hayes. Because it is so abstract and weird, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it?
2.40 meters.
Jump, 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 hold, see that? So I'm running, jump, 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 and then kicks his legs up, hold it in. Maybe someday I'll get 2 cameras going, I can show you my hands and the video, that'd be pretty cool, right? There we go. And so as it gets higher, you gotta jump closer and closer to it.
2.42 meters.
Nope. So that's it. That's my third fault. And that's the game. So what do you think? That's not too bad, right? Great music, too. That's like from Chariots of Fire, isn't it? The champion is player 1, John. Someone made an animated GIF of this with the girl coming down doing that. It's pretty funny. So that was the 15th highest score of all time on my machine, which is pretty decent because a lot of people have played this. So, all right, that's it. What'd you think? Not too bad, right? So now I want you to try it and tell me if you're successful. Tell me if I helped you. So, all right, let's go back to the table. What'd you guys think of all these viewer mails? Is it fun to do a lot of them? I think 3 is a good number, but I was just kind of in the mood to do a bunch today. So anyway, I think that's going to do it for this video. I think that's the last viewer mail. Let me turn this around so I can see what's going on. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. Sorry. I don't have a cameraman, so I need to adjust things myself. I do want to thank you guys, and I have to thank you guys. Now, listen, I enabled the support feature on the site, and if you go to youtube.com/blkdog7, there is a support button, and you guys can donate if you like these videos. And I want to thank you guys who have supported me. But here's the problem. When you guys make a donation, I don't know who you are. It doesn't say. It's weird. Like if I go into my like Google Wallet thing, whatever, it doesn't say who sent the money. And the only way I can figure out who has sent money is if I go on if you go to youtube.com/blkdog7, there's a button that says discussions. And if you go on there, the people that have donated have this little supported thing next to their name, and this is the only way I know who has sent a donation. And if you don't make a comment when you donate, so if you support me and you make a comment while you're supporting me, it'll show up on the discussion page with this little logo. And if you don't do that, I don't know who you are. So because I want to thank you guys, because like I want to thank William Long because he made a donation, Ron H, aka Rock2B, Jeff Patora made one, Mike Martin, Michael Salamone. But the thing is, that's not everybody. I only know who made the donation if you comment, and then I can see that little support thing. So anyway, I want to thank the guys that have supported me, because I'm going to be using that money to buy a wireless microphone, and I think it's going to make the videos better. So if you do like the vids, go ahead, support. You don't have to do it. It's optional. It's not mandatory. And of course, you know, am I turning into a guy that's plugging too much stuff? Please tell me if I am. Because I don't want to be. But, you know, the thing is, what's funny to me about this is, okay, this is my CD. My band is called The Kill Screens. The album is called Science Fiction Movie. It seems to me for the longest time, a lot of people didn't realize that the music in the videos was by me, right? Well, it is. Like the songs that were in this video, in this California 2084 video are on this album, okay? You can buy this album on Amazon and CD Baby, the physical CD. You can also get the MP3 album on Amazon. And then if you go to iTunes, you can also buy the MP3 album. And you can also, if you're a Spotify subscriber, you can stream the album for free. Again, the band is called The Kill Screens. The album's called Science Fiction Movie. It's essentially me and my friend Matt McCarthy. We made that album together in this basement right over there. So anyway, that's it, guys, for this video. I hope you guys liked it. What do you think about cramming all kinds of stuff? We did a lot of stuff, right? I showed party footage. We went to the garage. I kind of like that. To me, it's more interesting. You know, it doesn't always have to be just one topic. So, hope you guys liked it. It's kind of like John's variety show. We played some games. We did everything. So, anyway, guys, thanks for supporting me. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. Thanks for everything. It means a lot. I mean, the comments on the videos are very motivating. So, please leave a comments. It might be half the reason why I'm doing these videos, because I like reading. Maybe I'm a horribly insecure person, and I need to read the comments to get through life. Maybe that's true. Anyway. By the way, I do two podcasts. One is called Arcade Outsiders at arcadeoutsiders.com. The other is Video Game Outsiders at videogameoutsiders.com. I've been doing Video Game Outsiders for 10 years. We did Video Game Outsiders, and we did Warcraft Outsiders at one point. We had Cooking Outsiders at one point. We did Pop Outsiders. And for the longest time, I wanted to do an arcade podcast, and well, I did. It's called Arcade Outsiders. And we've been doing that now for over a year. I do it with my buddy Sean Williams and Joe Senegaglia, and it's a lot of fun. So if you guys like the arcade stuff, now I have to tell you, I have to warn you, though, because Arcade Outsiders is not like this. John's Arcade is a very upstanding, mature family show with an occasional F-bomb. The podcast, not so much. It is a bunch of immature males with locker room humor and a lot of dick jokes. So don't expect it to be this, because it's not. We kind of let loose a little on that podcast. It's a late night kind of thing. And there's some drinking and just overall stupidity. So check out our Arcade Outsiders. And, of course, Video Game Outsiders, which I've been doing forever. And that podcast is about consoles. It's about modern consoles. I'm a big gamer all around, guys. I've been playing these games since Pong, and I've never given up. And so Video Game Outsiders covers modern gaming, Xbox One, Wii U, 3DS, PlayStation 4, PC gaming, World of Warcraft, all of that stuff. Because I keep up with gaming, guys. I'm not just stuck in the 80s. I play it all. So anyway, that's it for this video. And and by the way, Christmas is coming next week, in a few days. I have some time off. I actually have most of the next 2 weeks off, and so I'm going to be doing a lot of videos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to really pull this off, but I want to do a video every day, starting I think after Christmas. What do you guys think of that? Would you guys watch a video every day? Maybe the videos will be a half hour long. Maybe they'll be an hour long. Maybe we'll go visit some friends during the break. But I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff the next couple weeks. So get ready for this, because there's going to be more videos than usual, because I've got the time to do it. And we'll probably fix the 720. The Tempest somehow just fixed itself. I don't know what's up with that. Something tells me there might be a cold solder joint or something on that transistor. But anyway, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the next couple weeks. So, all right, I'll shut up. I'll let you guys go. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Later, and bye. Oh, by the way, do you want to see the Tempest? Let's go see if it's still working. Okay, I think it is. Yeah, look at the Tempest is back to normal. Oh, I don't know what's up with that. Something is loose. That transistor, I don't think is bad. I think we probably have a bad connection going to it. because it has fixed itself. Because I'm pretty sure this game made it through the party last night. Yeah, it's working fine. I don't know. Whatever. These games are temperamental, guys. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Later, and bye!